I told you to try to think of the most mean, hateful, spiteful person that you can think of. You probably would have someone's face pop into your head fairly quickly. Many of us can quickly identify with someone that we feel is just a really hard struggle to love. Well, would you be shocked to know Jesus died for their sins too, just like he died for yours? Loving people who we deem difficult to love is one of the hardest things about life. But you may be familiar with the phrase actions speak louder than words. Would you be surprised to know that's basically what God believes too? That exact phrase, actions speak louder than words, isn't in the Bible. But when you look at First John chapter 3, you see a verse that essentially says that. And the principle of actions speaking louder than words is really in the foundation of that verse. It's First John chapter 3 in verse 16. He says, by this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. It is something very essential to know that he proves love by what he does. He says we know love, that he laid down his life for us. We can know love because of something he did. We can know love by something he did. Likewise, when you go to First John chapter 4, the next chapter over, you see verse 7 says, beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God. Whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. In this, the love of God was made manifest among us, that God sent his only Son into the world so that we might live through him. And this is love, not that we love God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the payment for our sin. God shows love by doing. And furthermore, he expects us to show love by doing. He says in verse 11, beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. We have to love one another, especially that person that you may think of that is so difficult to love. Yes, God wants us to love them too. As a matter of fact, God especially wants us to love them. So let's do it. You want to study about this? It may be difficult, but let's challenge ourselves together. Let's study this together. If you want to, give us a call at 843-553-5157, or you can email us at letthebiblespeak843@gmail.com.